Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Capricorn weekly money and career reading from January 27th to February 3rd, 2025. Capricorns, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Capricorn's weekly money and career, January 27th to February 3rd, 2025. Thank you for being here. I hope you are well. Be on the lookout, on the hear out for the magic word if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for free reading. All you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of January. So just a couple more days. So don't forget to subscribe. All right, let's get started. Capricorn, grab your best headphones, earbuds for a better sound, and let's get started. Capricorn sun, moon, rising. What messages, what energies do we have for this upcoming week? January 27th to February 3rd. Money and career for the sign of Capricorn, sun, moon, rising. Remember, these are not personal readings. These are collective energies. These are motivational readings. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can join us every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Join membership, and that gives you access to a tarot reading. All right, if you're interested. All right, here we go. Page of Swords. Feel like there's another card? Yes. King of Pentacles, Page of Swords. There you are, Capricorn. High Priestess. You're starting to understand something. Something is coming to light. An answer, a truth, a truthful conversation, information that has to be revealed, or why it happened like that, or why you have to, why you have to learn, or why you have to access more information, more knowledge, or you're accessing more knowledge, okay? The door is opening to more knowledge here. But with the High Priestess, it feels like you're finally processing that. We'll pull more cards. You're finally processing the fact that you're getting the answer, or you finally got the answer, or you have the information, right? So this, it's almost like you have to, so let's say this is, the Page of Swords is new knowledge, learning something new, a learning curve, but also being really, really excited, a little impulsive, but very excited, that witty energy, exciting about a new idea, or something new is coming in. You're developing something, or you're talking about something new. You have to train for something. You have to get more information. But I feel like it's suddenly coming in with the High Priestess, or there's something suddenly revealed. Or if it's not suddenly revealed, it is revealed, finally revealed. You're getting the answer. You're getting the call back, or you're getting the information you need to know, or you're getting the truth on something. You're gaining clarity. But the High Priestess is also there to say that, you know, like, can control your impulse or control reactions, maybe that you would have regarding these answers or regarding this information. It feels like it's important to work with your inner knowledge, with your insight, to maintain a certain balance. So what is this all about? Do you have to train for something? Is this something you wanted to do? Let's see. Is this something you were waiting for? Let's see. You do have the King of Pentacles, so you are ready to conquer, to make more money, or you want to make more money, or this is about money. You want financial balance. Who doesn't? But it's it feels like it's about money, but again, there's doors opening to new skills. So what is this all about? Yes, Knight of Pentacles, moving slowly. You know what it is. You're planning. You're working on this. You're committed. You're really committed to make it happen. Or you're really committed to work on this. But you're going to take your time to strategize, to plan, to understand, or you know you have to take your time. You know you have to take your time. Okay. And yes, nine of wands, because it's something you need courage to push forward, or you're still walking on eggshells. You're not quite sure, or you really need courage to push forward. A little bit freaked out, but you're persevering. You want to do this. This is exciting. It's almost like you have to do this, but you also are very excited to be part of this, learning something new. But it takes, yes, it takes, I'm hearing it takes you by surprise, but I don't think it takes you by surprise. Let's see. I feel like, okay, I feel like you've been waiting for something because you've been patient. And so you know it's going to come down the pike at one point. But when it comes up, when you get the answer, the information, the knowledge, the clarity, whatever it is, you're, you know you have to go slow and steady. You know you have to be prepared. And you know this is something that either you did prepare for, or you have to be really prepared to put yourself forward on this and develop this, or be part of this, or train for this, or learn on this, take classes, or to step into something new. Okay, so what are you going to step into that takes courage? It's almost like you know it's going to be hard, but not hard in a bad way. You know it's going to be challenging. There we go. Yeah, you know you have to put hard work in this, or you know you're going to have to study hard, or you know you're going to have to double down, right? And spend hours, training or preparing or learning or working on something, right? Okay, so let's see. Where's this going? But you're dedicated. You're committed to taking your time. You have the King of Pentacles. It's going to stabilize you financially. So I think you know it's worth it. You know it's worth it. And so you're ready to double down, but you're going to have to make sure you're prepared, or you take it slow. Page of Cups. People contacting you about an idea, or this is creative. This can be a creative process. But the Page of Cups is someone's connecting with you or contacting you about an idea. Yeah, there we go. There's the sudden. There's the sudden answer or sudden revelation. You have the Emperor. Here's your boss or your mentor or the person you look up to, or the leader, the decision maker, or a father figure around you. This is someone dominating, right? This is someone that is calling the shots here with this Emperor. Now, it can be you stepping into a new role of leadership. But I feel like, yeah, here's your new direction. Here's your new direction. So we'll pull more cards on this Emperor and this Tower. And see, the Tower is right under the High Priestess. So you've been patiently waiting for this answer, or patiently waiting for this change. This change is inevitable. It has to happen. You have to build another space, or you have to start working in another space, or you're realizing now that things are going to be different. You're going to go in a different direction. And so because we have the High Priestess, it feels like you trust your instinct. It feels like you have to process something, but it also feels like you've been patiently waiting for a while for this change. And it's a moment where you realize things are not going to be the same, but you're willing to conquer. You're ready for this. You know it's going to take time, or you know you have to take your time. But I feel like you know it's worth it. It's worth the money. It's worth the money. But so we have this Page of Cups. We have two pages, so it's new. It's a new idea, okay? You have to learn new skills, or you're eager to learn new skills, or there's a training program, or it's something that it's like you're finally ready to open a path and to go out and discover new skills, new ways. You're authorizing yourself. You're authorizing yourself. In other words, you're trusting yourself to go on a new path, a new career path, a new direction. And here you suddenly have clarity on this change, that it's really happening, right? So I feel like you knew, or you know this is coming. It was sort of obvious to you that things were going to change, but it's like it's important for you, once it's clear, once it changes, once you get the answer, the information, whatever it is, to see beyond the obvious. Okay, it's changing. But it's also important to understand what is truly at play here in your life, how things are going to change, how different it's going to be, how you're going to train for different, step into a new career. It can be a new career. It can be a whole new change in your job, a whole new change in your career. And I feel like you know that. And I feel like that's why you're a little freaked out. You know you can handle it. You know you're actually excited, but you have a little fear at the same time. And so it's important to know what's at play. And I think that now you're understanding what it's at play. Even though you knew there were changes, now you're starting to understand, like, long term, things that have been ignored or that you didn't address, or that you weren't fully aware of, right? So this is about, it can be, okay. Oh, my ears are ringing. It can be that you were just dreaming of this rather than relying on, oh, okay. So I'm trying to get the energy here. I feel like you really wanted this. You really dreamt of this. You wanted a change, or you wanted to be part of this, or you wanted to learn this, or you're waiting for the information, dreaming of, change and being part of a new job, or taking on new responsibilities, or shifting your career. Whatever the decision is, it's going to be different. It's not even a decision. This is something that is happening. This can be, really factors outside of your control, but it's really up to you to harness what's coming in and to make it your own, and to be excited about this, even if you have to train and it's change and it's not. So here's what it feels like. It feels like you are in a job, in a company, right? Doesn't matter what you're doing. And it doesn't have to be that. This is just the example of the energy. And there's a takeover. There's a new boss. And it's completely different. And the boss is saying, okay, well, whoever wants to be part of this is going to have to train. Or whoever wants to continue doing this, there's a learning curve, or we have to do things differently. This is the way it's going to be managed. This is what I'm asking you to be part of, or to do, to move forward and grow your career, if you still want to grow your career in this company, right? This is the way it feels. So it feels like you have dreams, and you have had dreams, but there are a lot of things that were ignored, almost in denial of the changes. So until it impacts, until it happens and impacts, and there's actually someone that comes in, like a new boss, and sets a whole bunch of new rules, new management rules on who has to do what, who's going to be appointed to what, and what they're going to have to do to make it to be part of this, or take on more responsibility, or be in a leadership, to remain in that position, right? I feel like things beneath the surface now need to be discovered, have to be said, things that probably have been hidden up to now. There's a real sense of discovery here in that professional environment, or about yourself, or about the situation. So I think that there's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of ambiguity, people not saying things, or people that are, not revealing themselves, or not wanting to talk about the truth. And I think that has been disguised for a while. And all of a sudden it's coming up. All of a sudden it's coming to the surface. And I think that the truth is going to sort of emerge when the time is right. And I think here's time is right. So it's about embracing this change in your job, in your professional situation, or even in your mind. This can be also the light bulb going up, going, the light bulb going on in your mind, that you're going to go in a new direction. And that I think that at one point you're going to let it play out. You have to be committed. You want to stick to the job, or you want to be part of something. But at one point, when things hit the fan and you realize what's going on and you realize the change, you're going to sort of take a step back, like observe, receive, and sort of reconnect afterwards. And this is a whole new, there's your truth, there's the revelation. And it's a whole new ball game. A whole new ball game. That's why you're a little freaked out, but you're still part of it. You still want to be part of it. You still have ideas. You're still eager to learn. This is not something that you don't want to be part of, right? You're listening. You're empathic, or there's someone there, water sign, that is there to listen. Let's pull a card on this Emperor. What is this Emperor all about? And then we'll pull cards on the Tower and the High Priestess. What is this Emperor all about? Is this you settling in your control, sort of fixated to remain there, to be there? Or is this something there we go. Okay, so you're celebrating. You're celebrating moving on and moving into something smoother. Okay, so something had to give. Something had to give. Either within your life, your professional situation, you realize that you got answers and you're going to do things differently. You're going to go on a different path. Or this truth, this clarity is allowing you to really move forward into something smoother. You're going into smoother waters. Look at all the swords. So remember not to take too many swords with you as you maneuver into something softer, smoother. Yes, really. And there is that softer, sort of more passive aspect of yourself, trusting sort of the flow of life, that this is changing. I am changing careers. I am changing jobs. I am changing perspectives. I am rebuilding an enterprise. I am starting a new job, or I know now how I want to build my career and I want my job to be. All right, let's see what the Tower is. All right, so what's coming out? What is this revelation here that's coming out that really you didn't see, or didn't want to see, or were in denial, or everyone was in denial, right? I feel like this has been latent for a while, and now that it's coming out, it's sort of, everything's breaking loose, right? And it can be just you in your mind. Yep, here we have the, again, look, oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that. There's what we have. 3 aces. 3 aces. This is amazing. You have an offer to rebuild, but you also have the truth. You have clarity of mind, or clarity that this is taking a new direction. This is a breakthrough. And I feel like this breakthrough has been in the works for a while, or people were waiting, or people were in a denial, or people didn't want to hear it, or, you know, whatever. But I feel like it wasn't really a secret that things were going to change, or that, you know, something was going to break loose. Yeah. Stagnation, not knowing what's going to happen, not knowing how to transform, how to get out of that, right? But you have the 8 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, and the 8 of Swords telling me that, yes, you've been stuck, but now you have these offer or financial offers or new beginnings, new ways of communicating. Yeah, it has been hard. It has been hard. And that's why you are a little freaked out. That's why you need the courage to push forward in a whole new dynamic, in a whole new scene. It's a whole new movie starting. It's a whole new chapter. We don't have the Judgment. We don't have the Death card. So for me, I feel like this is, yes, it's either a change in your company where you're working, where everybody was waiting for, but no one really wanted to discuss it. Everybody was in denial. There's things that had to come up, information, truths, whatever. But that was beneath the surface. And I think that a lot of things are coming to the surface now. And therefore, here's the change. Here's what you have to do. You want to follow me? Here's what you have to do. You want to be part of this? Here's what you have to do. Or this is a new management. This is what we're going to do now. This is, you know, we're going to ask you to do this, 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 that. And so if it's you looking for that job, doing multiple interviews, for example, or, you know, now you're realizing what you're going to have to do if you really want that type of job. Yeah, you might have to double down. You might have to take exams. You might have to go to multiple interviews and really understand what is at stake, or what it is you have to do to be part of that team, or to start that business, whatever it is. These are revelations that you denied yourself of, or that people didn't reveal, whatever it is. You'll have to tell me. Comment down below. Let me know what your energy is all about, what your story is all about. And again, this channel welcomes negative, positive, anything you wish to share, any energies you wish to share, as long as it's, you know, respectful. Yes, there's the Lovers. Being honest. This is all about honesty. This is all about truth. So truths are coming out, or finally people are honest about something, or maybe you're finally honest with yourself, right? It can be that as well, in your job, in your profession, or even in your life, when there are things you didn't want to talk about, or things that you sort of swept under the rug that really had to be acknowledged or had to be addressed. And this is a choice of you being authentic. And I feel like this is regarding a decision. Again, doesn't have to be your decision, but I think you also have a decision in this energy, right? Because whatever the change is, whatever the shift is, or this change, this inevitable change, well, that automatically is going to have repercussions on you making decisions. Do I want to stay? Do I want to go? Do I want to be part of this or not? Do I want to double down to make this happen or not? Am I ready to do things to make things happen, right? Whether it be a job you want, or remaining in that company, or starting something that requires a lot of knowledge or training, or, you know, understanding, what you need to make it happen. It's going to be different for everyone. So here with the Lovers, it's that you're making that choice. And you understand the importance of making that choice or choices that are going to align with your personal values. This is all about values. This is all about truth. This is all about integrity. And again, you're happy, I feel, that finally the truth is coming out. So you can make your decision according to your own values. And understand what is truly important to you in your life direction, in your decisions here, that, you know, that are going to resonate with you. And I think that it's deeper than just a professional decision that are, you know, always important. All decisions are important, right? But I feel like this is deeply resonating with you, and it's helping you find harmony with your true self. You have a deeper sense of what is going on, and sort of like a respect or a mutual respect of what is going on. I feel like you're more grounded, and you're going to nurture connections here. Yes, nurture connections. Oh, I thought it was the Queen of Cups, but we have the Queen of Pentacles. You want things to happen. You have the Knight, the Queen, and the King, and the Ace of Pentacles. All you. So you're finding the solutions. You're being very pragmatic. You're wanting to be part of this, but it's sort of you're detaching yourself emotionally. If you had to go through the motions emotionally, if this triggered you a little bit, you're going to sort of chill out and understand to take a back seat, be more passive, be more pragmatic, like you are, Capricorn. You like to have a long-term vision. You like to know what's going on. You will make the decisions you have to make pragmatically to fix things, to make sure you cover your basics, and you sort of are on the road. But it has to make sense to you on your road, on your own path, I mean, right? And so, but it has to really make sense to you, and it has to cover your basics for you, for your family. You really have to, this is not about reinventing yourself. This is not about pushing the boundaries or being creative. This is about you anchoring yourself and solidifying your foundation, your professional foundation. And I feel like once you get the answers, or once everything is revealed that you need to know, or that they are okay delivering, because there is a change. It doesn't matter. Things have to change, and things are going to have to be done in a different way and go evolve in a different way and take a new direction. I feel like once you realize that, you're going to secure your bases. Like, okay, this is what I'm working with. This is what they're telling me, or this is what they tell me I have to do, or this is what they tell me what is going on. Now I know the truth. Now I know what we have to do, or what I have to do to cover my bases for my family, for my money, to balance my financial situation. Well, I'm going to double down. I'm going to be committed. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to learn new things. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to organize myself, strategize, right? To be on the right path, to be in the right place. I'm not going to sway things. I'm not going to try to stir anything up. I'm not going to try to get more answers or dig deeper to figure exactly who said what and what exactly is going on. But I want to be committed to secure my job, and I want to be committed to do things the right way and find the solutions that I need to find, the answers I need to find. So even if it stirs me up a little bit, I'm all about values and integrity. And if I find that that balance here for me, and it makes sense for me, then I'm okay going with the rules. If that makes sense, let me know. Capricorn, let me know if that makes sense to you. And there you have the Wheel of Fortune. So understanding, right? The ebbs and flows. It was meant to happen. There's no choice in the matter, right? So this is about forces that are outside of your control, right? Unexpected. But I feel like you're out of this, you're getting an unexpected opportunity. You have 3 aces. So out of this change, you're winning. You're getting an unexpected opportunity. So it's a good time to be open to change. It's a good time to be open to new possibilities, right? You're now going in the right directions. And even if things are still changing, or right, you know these changes are inevitable, and so embrace it. Embrace the change, embrace the new opportunities, and you will adapt along the way, and you will commit along the way. Very interesting reading. Very, very interesting reading. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road. Capricorn, a weekly, money and career. January 27th to February 3rd, 2025. One last message for the road. Yes. In control. Finding solutions, right? You know that even if there are obstacles, you got this, right? But there's a process, and you're going to have to get through this. It doesn't, I don't think it's in your hands. What is in your hands is to be committed. If this works for you, I feel like you will do what you have to do. And that is rewarding financially. All right. And we have the seven of swords. There's a question of trust, which I'm not surprised, because there's a truth coming out. So either these are people that lied, or you can trust, or a sense of not trusting, or people got away with things, or I feel like that's what's coming out. All right, one more card for Capricorn, weekly, money and career. January 27th to February 3rd, 2025 for the sign of Capricorn, sun, moon, rising. Ooh, lots of cards. Okay. Just felt like this was incomplete, so we'll take all the cards. Yeah, the moon, there it is. It's revealed. Something had to come out. Too many uncertainties, but also realizing that it couldn't continue like that. The hidden, the unknown, navigating through uncertainties, right? But it can be deception, it can be confusion, and whatever it is. But I feel like this is really the opportunity to dig deeper, also personally, have that emotional insight, or that spiritual insight, that spiritual awakening, and discover the truths that happened, or beneath the surface, right? Whatever it is, this is a new understanding. So whether these were illusions or deceits, or right, whatever it is, whether it's a person or a whole dynamic. And again, we have the Page of Cups. So there's the renewal, there's the fresh and new, there's the Fool, believing that this is for you, that you're marching onto a new path, and you are really detaching yourself from those obligations, or that management, or those people, or that way of seeing things. And maybe you're detaching yourself from old ways that you thought you were going to get a job, or the way you were working in a job, or the type of job you wanted, right? This is really moving forward with an open heart, and embracing the unknown, but freeing yourself from those constraints, or freeing yourself from those obligations. But I also feel like it's freeing you from fear and judgment. Yeah, all about inspiration. Time is now. Time is now. Yeah, you have everything you need. So if you're doubting, or Is this the right time? Do I have everything? I mean, even if I have to train a little more, or part of a training program, or be mentored, or do things, whatever it is that's on the list that you have to do to be part of this new management, or part of this new job, or start your company, or get into that school even, right? This is the anxiety of, okay, but I was disappointed, and all this stuff is coming up, but it's okay. I'm committed. I'll handle it. I'll do what I have to do. I'm going to take my time, do it step by step. I'm not going to rush this. And you do have the Magician, which really represents the ability to turn an idea into reality, to turn a circumstance into something positive, using both your resources, your talent, your experience, your knowledge, whatever it is, but also taking account of the outside factors of what is happening, what has changed, what the decision has been, what this big change has been, and taking advantage of that and aligning yourself with that. That's called manifestation, right? Bringing in the energy and adapting your internal energy resources with the new. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one for connecting to this channel, for watching these readings, for sharing your journeys and your energies, and please share them along the way. I want to say that the magic word here is time is now. Time is now. Or if it's not time is now, I can do this. I can do this. If you have your doubts and fears, I can do this. So if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading, all you have to do is put time is now or I can do this down below in the comments section and be subscribed. Just a couple more days, so make sure you are subscribed. We are reaching the end of January. Thank you so much for watching. Capricorn, have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.